Official name Manason Joey. Akuku Danger, that was my grandfather. He passed in 2011. I'm grandchild number 1697. My grandfather had 264 wives. Kwa hivyo kwetu ukiweka hivi pamoja tuko wengi kuliko hata area ya South Sea. He was a ladies man. The ladies loved him, you know. Yeah, actually I asked my grandmother siku moja question moja, nikamuuliza, mbona wewe, my grandmother is number 42. Nikamuuliza out of hii namba yote 1 2 3 mpaka 42, wewe ukaletwa tu kaona kuna 41 people mbele yako, bado ulikuwa umesettle tu. Akaniambia Akuku Danger was very handsome. He was very tall, dark and handsome, na alikuwa na pesa. Akuku Danger, that was my grandfather. He passed in 2011. So yeah, that was my grandfather. I'm grandchild number 1697. Yeah, my grandfather had 264 wives. Kwa hivyo kwetu ukiweka hivi pamoja tuko wengi kuliko hata area ya South Sea. Yeah, so that was my grandfather. Yeah, I have a total of 264 aunties. Ni mashoshoza ma aunties, mashoshoza. Yes. So that's my grandfather. Yeah, and I just took the name and tukasema wacha tuchukue jina. Yes, we have the first son who is now like the chief custodian sasa. Yeye ndiye amesimamia the runnings of the nini familia and everything. Yeah. We are even in the Guinness Book of Records.
Are you sure?
Yes. That is what used to pay that is what used to pay the family some money to date. Yeah. Yeah, the family still survives on that a little bit. It's good money. Sasa shida unapata shule ungechapwa, babako amekuchapa kwa shule as a teacher. Ukirudi nyumbani anakuchapa kama mzazi. Unaona? Ungepata saa zingine uko kwa class unasikia fadhia na sa kijana, did you do your homework? Unapata mwalimu, no, I didn't do my homework. Why didn't you do your homework? Oh, jana my brothers were watching TV. Anakustuma nyumbani, go home and make sure you do my homework. Ukienda nyumbani unakutana na yeye sasa anakutandika kama mzazi. Kwa hivyo wewe shule ndio unaambia watu tuko na TV, So those are some of the things, you know, we actually had. Growing up in a huge family pia is a good thing because sasa sisi, like I told you, the area ni kama tu area ya South Sea. Unapata kila kitu, it's either yetu juu the whole town ungepata ni Akuku Danger tailoring, Akuku Danger shop, Akuku Danger butchery, Akuku Danger. Everything was owned either by my aunt or my uncles, ama Akuku Danger himself. Yeah, so those are some of the experiences that we had, you know, growing up. We had our own church. Yeah, it was a Catholic church, ilikuanga tu pale. Yeah, being managed pia na my uncles, pia na mashozi. So we actually grew. Hii kitu ya sijui Konza City started with us. History ya BBI ati BBI ilianza na kwetu. Jua Akuku Danger alikuwa na 264 wives. Hiyo si devolution. Hiyo ni devolution, distribution of resources. Akitoka house number 1, house number 34 pale, house number 56. So BBI hizi vitu zote zilianza na kwetu. Yeah. So we had first hand you know, information about the BBI before you could get actually. Yes.
So what was your grandfather doing for a living?
My grandfather was a farmer. Yes, he was a farmer. He used to grow maize. Yeah, maize, just some of this maize sana, and then he also had a fleet of cars. Unaona zile matatu zenye zilikuanga ya you look familiar, yenye tumekaa hivi na kamera, like unaangalia mtu mwenye kombele yako anakuangalia. The knees used to lock, you know, lock hivi. Yeah, so he had those fleet of cars. Yeah, he had lots of them. I think hiyo ndio pia maana hao mabibi walikuja wakampenda juu ako na pesa pale. So yeah, that is what he used to do for a living.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was he able to satisfy the wives, all the 264 wives, emotionally, materially, and all that?
Sasa hapo ndio sasa siwezi jua. But what I know is, you see, out of the 264 wives, the first wife was like a chief custodian. Yeah. Now as a chief custodian, kazi yake ni one of the wives, if you felt like you needed to be with Akuku Danger at some point of the month, yeah, at some point in time, ungekuja unaambia first wife anakubook appointment, anaambia Akuku Danger, and then Akuku Danger will come to your house and he would stay at your house for maybe a week. After a week he would go to the next house, like that. So I think, and then we also had this, you know, some of these meetings tungekuwa nazo zile tu ni kama kibaraza tu. Yeah, so ingekuwa ni like a marketplace, unaona. Sasa ungepata tu kwa boma, there's a day, all the wives, yeah, could be there with Akuku Danger. It's just storying the grandsons, daughters, uncles. It was just like a, you know, like a party, the whole thing, unaona. Yeah, so tuko tu pale. Yeah, so I think in one way or the other the wives weren't complaining, or if they did, hawangekuwa, because they're still there. My grandfather was agriculture. Meant that is how we used to sustain nini, because unapata angepata huyu bibi wewe anakupea hii shamba yako, wewe make sure unakula. Hizi ni mang'ombe zako, manini zako. Kifukuzwa fee ungerudi nyumbani useme nimefukuzwa fee, angekupea fee unarudi shule. Sasa kagundua kuna watu sasa who are taking advantage of that. So wangekuja tu waseme mimi ni mtoto wako, mimi natoka house number 2 ni nini nimefukuzwa fee. So akaona kumbe watu wameanza kumcheza. So now he came with an inventory, a book. It's a huge book. You can home, it's there to date. Well, so kila house kama ni house number 1 ataandika wife wake number 1, andike Leonida number 1. Akona watoto wangapi awaandike, au watoto wao wako na watoto wangapi and then so all that information iko kwa ID. Next time ungeniambia ningekam na ID itself. So ukikam nayo hiyo ungemuonesha aone kumbe huyu ni mtoto wangu, fia hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi, and that's what you do. So watu walimcon for some time, watu walimcon, mtu angekuja tu kama mtu tu hata mimi ni mtoto wako akukanje. Unajua ile day ilikuwa unakanja unaenda unalipa direct, akuko na hizi vitu za sijui masimu and stuff. Ilikuwa ni unarudi shule. Yes.
But then you can't marry from that place.
Yes, you can't marry. Because if kwanza in high school, unapata high school kwanza there's a kachik nilikuwa nimekanoki mbaya. So tukapatana tu, unajua zile tu outings zenye unapata, nilikuwa nasema Migori Boys, unapata Migori Boys inakutana na that school was called Moisuba Girls. So now Moisuba Girls there's this kachik. So tukapatana hizi kwa drama nini nikamkatia kaingia box nini. So unajua those days hakukuwa na story na masimu, mngeongeanga time mmepatana na through zile tuleta za. So December ndio hiyo mimi nikaenda Shags kwa shosho, kufika hivi naona huyo msichana pia. Nashanga kwani unajua mtu huku kumbe shosho yake ni wife number 40 something huko. I always wanted to be a lawyer because the reason why I wanted to be a lawyer, my father from a very young age ensured that I think by class 1 I could read a newspaper in English vizuri. Mimi ni wale watu wenye ukipata wageni, father akipata wageni kwa nyumba unasikia baba kuja wasomee venye ulisoma jana, and then nachukua gazeti au standard, I would go standard, standard, and then we'd read it, so I always wanted, father sasa alikuwa anajua huyu kijana anapenda kizungu, huyu atakuwa lawyer. So it actually got into my head, I actually wanted to be a lawyer. But along the way nikakutana na mahesabu, physics, chemistry, nikasema wacha nichekeshe wa Kenya. Mall concepts sitawezana nayo. My father I think has been one of my supporters ever since. Hizo time nikienda Churchill auditions from the whole of 2012. My father was the one who used to, because mimi sikuwa na any source of income. So that is, my father used to give me pesa every week ya kwenda for auditions. Angeniambia father nataka transport, he could give me 200. I remember every Monday angenitumia tik hiyo 200 ya kwenda auditions. Tulikuwa tunaenda Monday na Tuesday na Wednesday. So tungeenda Tuesday, Wednesday. He could send me money to go and chase those dreams. But now I think comedy is something that is not learned. I think comedy is something that you don't actually go to school to learn it. It's something that actually finds you. The same way you said it's a talent. So I think mimi ni wale tu watu wenye walikuanga tu cartoons tu kwa nyumba. I could come home ningecopy father. I would I would actually copy the way my father behaves in the house, the way my mom behaves in the house, and everyone would laugh. In school I would I would mimic my teachers. Unaona mwalimu angetoka hivi alafu ndio hiyo naingia kama yeye. Unaona so those are just some of the things I think were actually preparing me for being a comedian. So at some point, that was around 2011. Now kulikuwa na there's this audition thingy. It was a comedy festival organized by some non-governmental organization. Ilikuwa inaitwa Jipange. Jipange Jijue I think it was so much rampant around your time 2011 2012. So I went to auditions there. That's when I started comedy. Nikaona nikapenya nikaenda the next level hivyo. That festival was held from district level. Ilikuwa ni from constituency level to the district level, to the provincial level till national level. So it started with Migori. I'm from Migori. So it started with the Migori pale constituency pale Suna something, then it came to district. Then now I all of them I scooped position 1, constituency, district position 1, then I went to provincial. Then I also scooped position 1. We reached national levels, which was held in Nairobi, somewhere around Shauri Moyo. Yeah, I became number 1. Yeah, out of all those provinces. Those are around 7 provinces by then. So I came to Nairobi in 2012. Nasikia, you know, Churchill show nimekuwa nikiwatch tu nikiwa pale home, naona kina Eriko Mondi, Chipukizi, you know, the likes, name them. So I'm like, yeah, I come in Nairobi in 2012 nilikam university kusoma. So venye nilikuja kusoma, I'm like multimedia, yeah, multimedia university. So kufika Nairobi after some few months, I was like, why don't I go try auditions in Churchill show niseme if I have what it takes. So I go there, nikafanya audition, that was in 2012. Nikaenda auditions, nikaambiwa Akuku danger, you are not funny. In short, niliambiwa jokes zangu zinaweza chekesha tu watu watatu. That means I'm not funny. Nikaambiwa go home, chekesha watu nyumbani for another 1 year, then come back. So I didn't give up yet. Yeah, I still used to go back every Tuesday. Nikaambiwa you're not funny every Tuesday, you're not funny, you're not funny. Then my first show on Churchill show, that was in 2012 December. That's when I got my first show. Yeah.
So like how many times have you been to audition?
A year. Let me say a year. Every Tuesday. Count every Tuesday kwa hiyo calendar yote. Yeah, because those days walikuwa na Churchill show used to do auditions at Carnival every Tuesday. So every Tuesday I was at Carnival. Every Tuesday I was at Carnival. Yeah, then I finally got my first show in December. Yeah.